Hey Sylvie, I hope I pronounced your name right, but if I didn't, I'm sorry. This is the video that I promised you. So yeah, I only am making this video pretty much for you, just because you said you need a little bit of help. This is all the finger tricks I know, and hopefully it will help you. Okay, let's start it off with using the up face. And I'll also teach you an algorithm or two to help cut down your times. Okay, for the up face, all you want to use are your two pointer fingers, and sometimes your two middle fingers. For just one turn, you want to, like a 90-degree turn, just to flick it, you just want to put your finger in the back, like on the opposite side in the back, the top right corner, and just push it if you want it to go clockwise. If you want it to go counterclockwise, you put it in the top left in the back. And you just flick it that way, or you flick it that way. But say you need to do two, it takes a lot longer to do this. One, put your finger back here, and then do it again. Instead, you're going to take and hold the cube with your pinky and your ring finger, and you go one, and once you get here, you immediately follow it with your ring finger. So just do that. It looks a little complicated. I take basically my whole hand off. I leave my thumb on though, because you want to keep your hand on most of the time. And that'll help with turning the top layer. And if you just want to turn both the top layers, I've never really needed that, but if you want to, you can just put your thumbs down here and your fingers down there and just do this. So yeah, now do the same thing for the left side. But if you're doing it twice, I recommend using whichever hand you use to write, because that one will be faster. Like, I'm right-handed, so my right one is a lot faster than my left one. Either way, when you're using two-handed or two flicks, it will end up in the same position no matter if you use your left or your right hand. So I use my right all the time. Okay, now for when you're trying to do an algorithm and like you do this, you lift your hand off the cube. The more you lift your hand off, the slower your times are going to be. But for this, like, okay, I'm not sure exactly what method you use, but I'm going to teach you the beginner method that I used to use, but I can also teach you another one if you use the somewhat beginner method with OLLs and PLLs. But if you just use the get the white cross, orient, and permute the corners, then I can teach you stuff for that. But say you need to turn the bottom, basically there is no quick fix. Like, this one is twice as fast as just this, but this one will work out for you. If you look, you use this finger, whatever finger goes in the back, you use it to flick this clockwise or counterclockwise on both sides. Flick and flick. So basically your thumb should never really leave this position unless you're doing certain algorithms. Okay, now for some algorithms that, okay, say you start with the white cross. Say you use OLLs and PLLs. Here's one algorithm that'll help you out. You probably already know to get the white cross, okay, or how to get the white cross, but say you have the L, this and there. You might use this one to go like this, and then double up on it, like you do this algorithm twice, But in this case, if you have the L, put it so that it's like this, and then do this algorithm. You flick both the front clockwise, then the right, and then the up clockwise, and then the right face counterclockwise, then the up counterclockwise, and then the front counterclockwise. Both fronts counterclockwise, I mean. And that'll get you the cross in one of those algorithms. And if you have the horizontal line, you want to do the same thing that you originally do. It's just one front, and then right up, right inverted, up inverted, front inverted. And okay, once you get the cross, then you just solve it normal. However you solve it. I'm not 100% sure how you solve it, but okay, say you solve it with OLLs and PLLs. Here's one method, but here's one setup that you'll need. These two need to be switched, and these two need to be switched. So you'd have to go like that. But a faster way of doing that is put your ring, or your pointer finger, orange is your face, and use your middle finger to flick that up. You can either use that finger, or you can use your ring finger. I use my middle finger because it's easier, but okay. This is when you're doing an M slice, like this. It's kind of self-explanatory. It's really fast, and the algorithm to switch those would just be up twice, and there you go. Okay, so that's pretty much the finger tricks I use. And I have one more tip for you. Do not remove your hands from the cube, because it'll slow down your times. Just always keep them on. And that's pretty much it. I hope this helped you. If it didn't, I'm really sorry. If you need any more help, like if you need me to explain something further, just message me. Talk to you later.